Good morning, everybody. This is Herbie with my Nomadic dream, and I'm selling my truck today. So, with very little wheeling and dealing on my part, I got the current offer for the truck to $2,000 from originally posting it for $1,000 and putting it as pending after the first person contacted me. But I had multiple people ask me what the current offer is. So guess what? I bumped it up by $300, and one person offered me $1,500 cash. And then yesterday morning, a different person asked me the same question, what the current offer is. So I told him $1,800. So he offered me $2,000 and sent me $500 on Venmo as a deposit. So he's the winner. I did almost leave my camper without grabbing my title, and that would have been a really angry 2.5 hour drive round trip to come back and get it. But I have it. I remembered. So I had to go to Cashapp, Utah to sell it because that's currently where my truck is parked, and I'm at the North Rim. So I'm going to be borrowing the boss's Jeep this morning. Okay, so I got the owner's Jeep. It's this really small Rubicon. It's small, but it definitely feels like you're not going to fall out, so that's good. Yeah, look how tiny it is. But we're gonna hop in here and get going. I got my title, my water, and I need to get going because I am gonna be like 15 to 20 minutes late. So I don't have time to play around. So let's get going. Hold again. Dun 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 dun. So about 5 years ago, this whole area had a big old forest fire, and now these small aspens have taken over. But it's just massive, the amount of loss. I am happy that I'm finally selling the truck. I was going back and forth whether or not I should just pay the 10 grand that I was quoted to have the engine rebuilt. But I kept reminding myself that there was 2 times prior when I had the money to upgrade and I didn't, because I don't like to buy stuff if what I have is still working. So I see this as an opportunity to finally upgrade to a larger truck, especially since I'm full-time now and it's needed. I need a truck that can handle going up inclines better than the truck that I had. And it's just that simple. One of these days I'm going to climb up that fire tower. And I'm gonna be so scared because it's all open space and you can see down below as you're walking up, and I don't know about that, but I do know that the last time that I went to the North Rim of the Grand Canyon, I didn't have an issue going all the way to the edge. Like, I wasn't really scared. So I think I am making progress with that. So, because I really want to do the rim to rim hike across the Grand Canyon, because I think that would just be an astonishing time and worth every single minute of it until I start having to hike back up. So we'll see if that happens later this season. I do want to get into a little bit better shape and build up my stamina because I'm going to need it. I do have to say, one of the coolest things about living where I am right now is that within 30 to 40 minutes you go from like alpine country to desert. And I'll show you what I'm talking about right here. Do you see those cliffs over there? That's all like lower high desert still. But I'm currently at 6,700 feet. And we got some mule deer over here running away. But yeah, check that out. Look at that landscape. It's just stunning. And I'm going all the way down. It's all downhill from here. Since we are on the subject of my truck today, I was showing some of my coworkers slash friends some of my YouTube videos. I noticed that one of them wasn't subscribed, so I subscribed for her. But in one of the videos, you can see me using the truck, the Herbie Mobile, and it was like perfectly running truck, started every time, and then now I had to sell it. So, and in that same clip or video was a clip of Hope walking around, and that was nice to see her again. But I do miss her a lot. But yeah, I don't know. But I'm almost there. I got maybe like 10 miles to go, and the landscape just keeps changing. I think I'm gonna try to avoid getting a Ford, because everything that I read online is there's issues with so many different models and generations and motors and transmissions. And I want to be able to buy something that I only have to worry about putting fuel in and maybe tires to start off with. But there's Fredonia, Arizona. Woo! Almost there, baby. Well, I can't drive 55. And just like this, I'm about to leave Arizona and get into Utah in about 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm in Utah. But that's where I'm going to stop on the way back so I can put my sticker on that sign, because there's other stickers, and where there's stickers, there needs to be mine. But I think I got to turn up here just past this airport, if my memory serves me correctly, which I'm getting old by the day. It's going to be sad to see my truck go, though. So I got to turn at this light, and just got to make it through this small neighborhood and to get my truck, or to see my truck. I mean, look at this beautiful town. You got mountain views, you got tall trees, you got desert. Nice. Make this turn. Alright, there's my truck right there. There's a Herbie Mobile. Still here. The guy's not here yet. Hopefully he's going to be arriving here soon, so I'm not waiting too long. Yeah, we shall find out when he arrives. Well, there's the infamous Herbie Mobile. There's your guys' one last look at it before it's gone forever. Had a lot of good times in it. Got the Moab mud on it still. There's the boss's Jeep. But yeah, all these stickers are going with it. Oh, goodbye truck. But I do to find out when the guy will be arriving, so I need to get off of making video right now and get a hold of him. All right, so the guy is about 5 minutes out, and looking at my title, I bought it back in 5/18 of 2020, and it only had 117,000 miles on it. And I'm selling it today with 206,000 miles on it. So I think I definitely made a good purchase with the Herbie Mobile, because it got me nearly 100,000 miles. And I honestly believe if I wasn't trying to back up the trailer on such a steep incline, I could have probably got at least another 60,000 miles out of it. But it's okay, because it should be sold in the next 15 minutes. I won't show you that process because not everybody wants to be on film like me, because look at me. But yeah, this is just another chapter in this nomadic journey, and life goes on. I do want to say that it took me 2 years and 1 month to pay off my truck, which is pretty good. I hate waiting. I really do. It sucks. But yeah. So I'm going to end this video once I get to the Utah sign to place my sticker, just so that you guys know. And I'll tell you everything that happened here. Trailer's being hooked up. That's the last time we're going to see it. There it goes. It's gonna get an overhaul. The Herbie Mobile is no longer mine. These guys are gonna be getting it back up in operational condition, bodywork, engines. So by the time I buy a truck, that one probably still won't be ready. So it's gone forever. But I'm gonna get back to the lodge for breakfast. But first, I gotta stop at that sign to put a sticker. Okay, here's the Utah state sign. I'm gonna whip in here. Right there. Utah sign with all the stickers. So let's get out. Boom. Utah. I'm finally gonna put one of my stickers on you. And anybody that knows from watching my videos, this is one of the laundered stickers that I accidentally left in my pocket. But I'm gonna put it right here on this post. And boom. My nomadic dream. If you haven't already followed, make sure you hit that button. But that's going to conclude today's video. So until next time, sell your truck to somebody like me. And later, guys. Bye.